Happy Cinco de Mayo. Welcome to MackManTV. I'm MackMan, and this is...
Dad, man.
And I'm pretty sure all of y'all know him. Shit. And this is Trail.
Trail Reed.
All right, so here on MackManTV, what we want to do is for this podcast, we want to actually give student athletes and then younger athletes a platform to be able to just have open discussion. We're gonna talk sports, things of that nature. First, we want to say thank you to Trail for coming through and being first guest on MackManTV.
And thank you for having me. It's an honor. First guest. I'm grateful, man, to give back to the community whenever.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start off by saying this podcast as far as saying how long I known Trail. So me and Trail go back a long time. I played high school basketball for West Tech. Wasn't the man at all. I played, we was good, we had a good team. His older brother played on my basketball team. So I knew Trail when he was probably maybe 3 or 4 years old. And your pop, right? It's crazy. Your pop, Mr. Reed, we all know Mr. Reed.
Crazy dude.
Mr. Reed's a crazy dude, right? He was the only one that actually put something together for us to even have an opportunity to get a scholarship for basketball, right? For college, obviously, right? So he took us to Jersey City University. If my understanding, you could tell a little bit. I think he went to Jersey City University for college basketball.
He went to Rutgers Newark.
Rutgers Newark.
But it's funny that everybody tells me about that story. Raymond.
Right.
Everybody.
Oh, he took Raymond and them too?
Yes.
Oh, all right. I didn't know that.
They tried to get them all over there. So
right. So he must have I think he knew the coach or something.
He knew somebody.
Yeah, he knew somebody from being up there. And he literally took us up there. It was crazy because that was my only college visit. West Tech, we were never known for athlete, like as far as getting any scholarships. They wanted us to be academics. It wasn't for sports. We never got any colleges, coaches to come in the stands, never to come give us a look or anything. And we had plenty of talent come through there, you know what I mean?
Sure.
It was like one of them things where he took us up there. It was kind of crazy. Like the coach took us to the girls' dorm, you know what I mean?
Right.
Then we went and played ball for the coach, and they actually offered us like a semi-partial scholarship just off us playing.
Right.
We actually went against their actual recruits, plus some of the people on the team, you know what I mean? They took us up there and they did that. So your pop always hold a special place for me because nobody was giving us the opportunity, you know what I mean? So that's where our story would begin because that's where I first met you. So Mac, you could go ahead with your first question.
So when and what made you fall in love with the game of basketball?
You know, it's funny. Basketball has always been around for me, but like you said, it's your baseball season. That was my thing. Baseball. You can ask my dad, you can ask my mom. When it came to basketball practice, they used to have to force me to go. My dad's you're going to basketball. And I tell him I don't want to go to basketball. I'm ready to go to baseball because that's what I was good at. That's what kind of came easy to me. I was natural. So, my junior year of high school, I transferred to Trenton Catholic, and just being around that environment of basketball, it made me fall in love with it because how serious they took it. I went to RV, which I'm not saying RV didn't take it serious, but at Trenton Catholic is different. It's just a different type of vibe. Basketball is huge. That's the school. That's what the school is known for. You know what I'm saying? So I fell in love with basketball my junior year. So it's probably the best decision I ever made. I would stick with it.
All right, so I want to piggyback off of that because I had a question. You said, obviously, you were a 2-sport athlete. MackMan, you are, how many sports do you play?
4 sports.
4-sport athlete. So you're running around, you're playing football. What position do you play in football?
Quarterback and corner.
Okay, and then you wrestle, and then basketball, which whatever you're point guard in that, point guard, whatever you want to call yourself. And then you're also playing baseball. So what's going on now with this landscape, for me coaching and stuff, it's I see a lot of kids locking in on one sport. Even right now, there's the spring football season going on. Coming up, we've never seen that, no spring football. You know what I mean? It was always just fall. Now, Texas, Florida, California, they were probably doing that for years, which why they're probably, when you look at the better player, the athletes of football, they're known for Texas, Florida,
people too.
Cali. Right, exactly. That too. Sometimes Georgia.
Georgia's benefiting too. So.
Right, and they've been doing spring. So a lot of these kids now, it's like they've been just locking on one sport, even basketball. AAU's all year round now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I want you to, go into a little bit of how playing multiple sports and you being a two-sport athlete and even saying baseball was actually your favorite at one point in time, how important that is to development of an athlete?
Man, I think that it's huge. Like, what you're doing is huge. Like, you don't understand how much there's things that you learn in basketball that you might not learn that you might not learn in baseball. You get what I'm saying? And there's things in baseball, vice versa. So you're playing 4 different sports, so you're grabbing from everything. Like, baseball is one of those games where you actually learn how to fail, and you actually fail way more than you are going to succeed. So I think, like, you playing that's going to help you with things. So when you don't make a shot in basketball, that's not about nothing. Because in baseball, I go 3 for 10. I'm a major leaguer. You get what I'm saying? So, and I'm a Hall of Famer, actually. 300 in the major leagues is amazing. So I think, like, you just pull different skills and patience. Baseball teach you patience. You got time, a lot of in between. You could start wandering off and stuff. You get what I'm saying? So basketball, you got to be locked in at all times. You kind of got to know what's going on. And baseball, I'm just using baseball because that was my thing. I played football too, but, like, not enough at a higher age to really, like, talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Right. So baseball, like, is more mental, way more mental. Like, I got to know, all right, if he hits it in the gap, I got to throw it to my cutoff. Who's my cutoff? Where are we going with it? If they do this, what pitch is he throwing? It's much more mental. So I think that helped me in basketball. So now I was able to process so much more when I'm playing because I was doing it already. So, and then you just learn different skills and attributes because you learn in different ways to move your body. Like, baseball is real stretch mobility. Basketball, everything is the same thing, but it's just more detailed. So I think, like, that's huge. Like, kids should stop locking in on sports. I mean, eventually when you get to a certain age, you got to. Because you'll figure out, like, all right, I'm good at this. Right. I'm good at this. I'm not really taking this serious. But I think all kids should always play multiple sports until they kind of figure out where they want to go.
Right. And just, I mean, just off of that alone, even you were saying about just learning different things.
Play soccer at one point.
Yeah, you play soccer. We was too. Honestly, to be honest with you, if you had the time, I think you could be a top-notch soccer player. Honestly, because I mean, you already have the footwork. You were really good. You were really outstanding at 2 and 3 years old at soccer. You know what I mean? That actually was your introduction to sports.
I think we honestly, our race in general probably could be good at soccer. We really just dove into it. You know what I'm saying? We didn't dive into it.
Right.
You could say that about everybody. So.
Right. And it's crazy you said something about each sport brings out different things. So when he first came to me and said he wanted to wrestle, I'm thinking it's like WWE. So I'm like, yo, do you know? I'm like, yo, bro, do you know what wrestling is? And he's like, yeah, my friends at school said they're doing it and da-da-da-da. So I'm like, all right. So I had to go straight to YouTube. I pulled up a college match. I'm like, this is the wrestling. This ain't jump off the top buckle wrestling. He's like, no, Dad, I know I want to do wrestling. And he was like 5. I'm like, well, all right. Now, mind you, which wrestling season in high school was that run into?
That's basketball.
Basketball season. Yeah. So I'm like, all right, I mean, at that age of 5, they really don't have enough for basketball. But I'm like, all right, he wants to wrestle. So I'm like, all right, we're going to do it. But I'm thinking, like, when we was coming up, we was looking at them practice, like, they got tight suits on. What are you doing? You know what I mean? What are you?
They in the locker room.
Yeah, like, wilding, like, you know what I mean? Like, what are y'all doing? Like, so I'm like, all right, we're going to do it. And what I've learned from wrestling, everything I've learned from wrestling was through him. I knew nothing about it. Zero. I definitely know some things. I don't know a lot about it, but it shows that because she's going to lose. It's just one-on-one, you and the person. And you're either going to win or you're going to lose.
Right. You even know what a Play-Doh is?
A who?
What a Play-Doh is?
A Play-Doh talking about? Nah, I don't know what a Play-Doh is. What is that?
It's kind of where I can't really explain it. It's a hard move to do, but once you get it, it's like
microphone.
Once you like learn it, it's kind of you can pin somebody easily from it.
Okay.
Back points 5.
So it's like a cradle, but it's just a little bit more experienced cradle in a sense.
Kind of, and no at the same time.
Well, see, here I am trying to learn stuff.
That was just foreign to me.
Yeah, I see your face, right? I know nothing about none of that. But like I said, I like the fact that part of wrestling I like for me, even though it's just tough, it's gritty, it gets you just tougher, is one-on-one, mano-a-mano, teaches you how to lose and win because you're not going to win every game. You know what I mean? No. You're not going to win every game. You're not going to win all the time in life. You know what I'm saying? We all trying to figure this thing out. You know what I mean? But the fact that I'm glad you spoke on, playing multiple sports for athletes. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be plenty of kids that probably tune into this episode. I also want them to understand that playing multiple sports is key. You know what I mean, to your development. Like you said, just your mental learning different things that as far as that how that goes. Mac, you could go into your second one.
Yeah.
What is your all-time starting five in basketball?
Oh wait, before you answer, right? Before you answer that, I'm giving you time. You also think why I'm talking. This guy asks me this question, I think, like once every 2 weeks, bro. And we debate this all the time. I think this is going to probably be a staple for anybody that comes in here and speaks basketball. It's probably going to be a staple question that we have. So go ahead. What's your five? Your all-time five?
Okay. For me, for the most part, see, I'm gonna go off of like what I seen. You feel me? Like a lot of people do their all-time starting five. I'm not about to tell you Wilt Chamberlain my starting five. I'm sorry, I didn't see him play basketball. It's cool, you know what I'm saying? He scored 100 and all that, but I'm gonna go off of like what I was able to see.
Do you think he really scored 100?
Huh? Yo, they got footage of everything but that. That's crazy. But I ain't gonna say he didn't score 100 though, because they made him change the.
You good.
They made him change the height level of the rim.
What you mean?
I think that was Wilt.
Wait, it was lower than before?
Yeah. I think they raised it because of him.
Oh,
if
wow.
I'm not mistaken, I think it was him. Him or Bill Russell, one of the two.
Right. All right. So you said you're not putting Will. I mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
Of course, LeBron is in my all-time starting five.
Okay. Hold. Now, LeBron plays how many different positions, Mac?
He could play all five, but I would say four.
All right. So my question to you
He's too
is,
small to play the five, in my opinion.
Well, I'm asking you a question. Where is he at? Where is he at on your five? Because before we do that,
Are we doing positions?
I was about to ask that.
Okay.
Are we doing positions or are we just doing 5 players?
Positions.
All right. So now, what position is LeBron on your all-time five? If he's still there.
Okay. He's small forward.
Small forward.
Starting small
Okay.
forward.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with as my 2 guard. I'm gonna go MJ. I have to. Like, that's the one player that I might not have seen live, but I seen his film is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. MJ's film is wild.
Right.
I never seen
At
that.
that time.
Ahead of his time.
At that time. It's creepy crazy.
So MJ is at my 2. At the 5, I'm gonna have to go Shaq. Shaq is wild. Dominant.
Who's your one?
He gonna get there.
I'm
Let
I'm
me tell you about
debating
Shaq right now.
head.
He talk about Shaq right now.
At the 4, I like real technical bigs. Like, I like bigs that are super skilled because, you know, like 6'11", 7 foot, you're not supposed to move certain ways. So I like Tim Duncan because he had all the moves. Like, he was just different. So
See, I would think Tim Duncan was like more fundamental, but go ahead.
that's what
listening.
I'm saying. That's
Oh, you said all the moves. I'm thinking about these new moves. These people do. I got you.
He's technical, like jump hook,
Right.
things that
Backboard.
still work today, like
Off
it's
the
gonna
glass.
work.
Right.
And then at my 1, see the I'm gonna give it to AI.
AI?
Messed it up. Messed it up.
You messed it up.
I was gonna put Steph.
Right.
Steph
Have you
is
ever
my
heard of
1.
Magic Johnson?
Yeah, but
Okay. Just
it's
making sure.
the game today. If I had to play today though, it would be Steph.
Okay. If you had to pick right today, you pick a
If I
step.
had to-
In today's game, you saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Because of the way it's played.
The way it's played. Right. All the threes
I
and all
need
that.
a floor spacer. I don't really
Right.
have a floor spacer, so actually I will put Steph there.
So you saying Steph,
My
right?
team, we need somebody that can shoot the ball
Okay.
at a high clip.
So do me a favor. Run your 5 straight
We
down
got
real quick.
Steph,
Uh-huh.
got MJ,
Okay.
got Bron,
Okay.
Tim Duncan, and
Yeah.
Shaq.
And Shaq. All right. Now, this is you're picking strictly off trying to win games or off your favorite players?
Off of just trying to win games.
Win games and all-time
Because
team.
if my favorite player is KD, I would have to put KD.
KD
in there
somewhere. I got a whole other conversation for KD,
Yeah,
but I
but
don't know if we got
he's
time.
upsetting me as
I
a
don't
man.
understand what
But
he's
it's
doing
cool.
right
That's
now,
my
bro.
man,
Like they let him off the hook all day long. LeBron gets criticized all day long. This guy goes to all these super teams and never makes it to anywhere. That's a whole other conversation, though.
Yeah.
Mac, what's your 5?
So I can't steal any of his players?
Nah, yeah, it's your 5. It's your 5. I'm picking my 5.
So my 2 just got to be Kobe.
Your 2 is Kobe.
Yes.
All right, microphone.
3 is, no, actually, MJ is the 2. Kobe's the 3.
Okay.
The 4 is Giannis.
Oh wow. Okay, I didn't see that coming. Didn't see that one coming.
I expect that from you.
I mean, yeah. I ain't
5.
gonna lie. I heard when you said something. Why you thinking? When you said I never seen MJ play, it just blew my mind. I didn't realize. I know your age. I know you. I didn't think that far that Jordan wasn't playing when you were a kid. That's wild.
Yeah.
Threw me off just now. But go ahead. So you got Giannis, which is why you have Giannis. That's who you've seen in a sense. Giannis is your 4.
Oh, as a 5. So much bigs that I could choose from. I can't think of anybody. I wouldn't say Shaq was the best from his time, but Bill Russell got 11 rings, so I would have to say Bill Russell.
All right, that's
Can't argue that.
I can't argue that. And who's your 1?
My 1, Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson. All right.
What's your 5? No,
Yeah, run your 5 down all the way.
Magic.
The 1 is Magic Johnson. The 2 is Kobe. The 2 is MJ. The 3 is Kobe. The 4 is Giannis, and the 5 is Bill Russell.
Oh yeah, y'all can't shoot for nothing. That unit, we are playing the paint.
Right. Sag down.
Guarding Kobe and MJ.
Do your
Well, that's
thing.
how I play in
Kobe at
2K.
the 3,
So.
MJ, with me.
Oh, well, what you gonna do with Magic though? What Magic gonna do for your team right now? What Magic gonna do with Steph? And what Steph gonna do? Well, damn, Steph Magic gotta guard Steph too.
Well, what we're gonna do
You can
against
use
them
a
is
matchup
we're just gonna play Magic at the free throw line. You feel me? He just gonna have to line.
So
them
you
up.
ain't feeling Magic.
I'm not feeling Magic.
You're not jacking that joint right there.
It's not. Nah. He gonna have to make us respect it. That's all. I'm not saying we're gonna do it the whole game, but
Right.
you gotta show us something.
Right.
That's why I've had to flip flop. I'm like, I gotta put Steph in there.
Right.
Somebody got to be able to torture from deep.
I'm trying to think. One of them picks was wild.
Bill Russell? Oh, Giannis?
Oh no, I was gonna say, but see, I didn't even see Bill Russell. My dad might have seen Bill Russell, and he was old, right?
11 rings.
Yeah, but you got to understand. This is why Trail was saying he wasn't really jacking the Wilt thing, but just your team, so you rock it. That's how you picked it. But back in the day, it was only the Lakers versus Boston. That's the only 2 teams that was nice that could actually make it to the finals, and that's who they just Wilt and them just couldn't beat Bill. So Cousy and all them, all them dudes' names, you know them all. But
Bob Cousy, John Havlicek.
Yeah, John Havlicek, all them people do. I don't know why he knows these people. I don't know why he
tapped in.
I don't know why he knows all these people, bro. He comes to me and names these people. I'm like, bro, the only time I know him from 2K or live when they was younger, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna run my 5 real quick. I'm gonna try. Y'all gonna probably think I'm tripping, but I'm going.
You be tripping sometimes.
I'm going. Penny Hardaway at the 1.
I'm not mad at it. I like that.
And obviously no injury, Penny. We can't talk about I'm talking about when he had the puppet.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have known that when he had the puppet. Obviously you wouldn't know that either. But when he had the puppet and he was that man, he was that guy. I'm going with Penny. I'm probably gonna end up having the same problem as you.
Why?
But I'm gonna finish my team up. It's crazy you didn't have LeBron on your 5.
Yeah,
That's
was
wild. That was super wild.
I'm gonna let it rock.
Yeah, that was wild.
I figured you were one of those Kobe or LeBron guys.
Right. I didn't understand that. So then my 2, I'm gotta go MJ. I grew up like y'all probably seen it a million times where he went up versus the Lakers and then went back underneath and hit the layup in the championship.
See, that was even his type of build. It's just that he could do it all.
Yeah, I mean, to me, we'll get into that later too. We don't have to talk about that right now. But either way, I got Jordan at the 2. I remember I was sitting down on the bed. I remember when he did the move. I thought he was about to, because he could he did the dunks from the free throw line. So when he jumped, I'm thinking he about to lean, got the tongue out. I'm thinking about to do the dunk from the free throw line in the game. And I'm like, oh, what is he about to do? Then I realized he wasn't going to make it. And then he went to switch in the midair, boom, and hit it with the left. And I'm like, yo, that joint was crazy. So just me growing up, and I actually watched Jordan. He's my favorite. Everybody wants to be like Mike was the Gatorade commercial. I'm putting him at my 2. LeBron is no reason why you can't not put him at your 3. I have to.
Put him anywhere.
Yeah, but I'm saying I can't not have him on my 5.
Yeah, that's how I feel too.
Like I always gave LeBron slack about his we can get into that later too. But LeBron's my 3.
LeBron cries too much, in my opinion.
That's fine, and Dan, that's your opinion. He sees it, he's not gonna follow you anymore. My 4 is KG.
I like that.
4 is KG.
Real dog.
And then I gotta go. There's no way in the world I don't go Shaq. So we'll be teamed up there, Shaq, and I got KG. So my 5 would be Penny, Jordan, LeBron, KG, and Shaq.
Okay.
Can we shoot? Can we win?
You can win.
We can win.
You can win.
Can we beat y'all team?
We'll have to talk about the matchups.
Okay. Who? Right here? Microphone?
We'll have to talk about the matchups.
All right. Whose team? All right. Now, but just before we get off this subject real quick, whose team you think's the better of the? After you hearing everybody's team, who do you think is the better of the better fives?
I would probably say either Trails or mine because you flunked it up.
Where'd I flunk up at?
The 1 and the 4.
The 1 and the 4. I ain't messed up on the 4. The 1 was a popular
I just don't
pick.
think you've seen the 1.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, that there's kids. Penny's move just got revamped off of IG when he did the spin step back jumper.
That's Penny.
That just got revamped, and that was in '96. You know what I mean?
Guess what? You can still guard it today.
It's hard to guard it today. It would have been harder to guard it versus Penny then. And Penny just was like that, bro. Like he was like that. Yeah, he had Shaq, but when they was running and going, bro, it was something special to see.
And his
yo.
4 ain't. You just don't know
yeah. KG.
That's somebody you don't want to play against. You want on your
KG,
team.
like, come on, KG, you like KG's a dog, dog.
I
Like,
know he's a 90 overall.
who was your 4?
Huh?
Who was your 4? Oh, Giannis. Nah, he's not doing nothing with him. Giannis is Giannis because KG was KG. Like, that's just how that goes. You know what I mean? In reality,
I have no Giannis slander because what he does is fake. But I just hate the way he hoop. He just 7 foot.
It just go barrel down
He's
to the hoop.
6'11". He's 6 foot.
And
11.
nobody.
With a wingspan.
I
what's
respect
his wingspan? I know you probably know.
like 7'6" or something.
Probably
crazy.
something crazy.
No, it's like I think it was like a 7'8", 7. Like I think it was like in the 7'10s or something.
7'7", 7'6", same thing. Yeah. However it goes, it goes. I do have a quick question that wasn't. You know what I mean? But
You know what 1B's wingspan is?
what's his? I know you know that too. What is it?
8 foot.
8 foot wingspan. I believe it.
Yeah, he's crazy.
I believe it.
Now he might go down as one of the best ever.
When it's all said and done, right? Because like if
He
he's
stays
can't take
healthy, right?
We can't take
because
his
nobody's his height ever really been able to stay healthy, and then never been able to like do the stuff he can do.
Watched him guard a 3-on-1 by himself.
Yeah,
That video is crazy. I'll show
It
you
was
after this.
crazy.
you seen it?
Yes.
What happened on the video?
They didn't get nothing. I
They
think they might have
couldn't.
got a long 3. He looked like he almost blocked it. He drove it.
For
It
real
was
though.
crazy.
Like all he wouldn't be one of his favorites right now. So that's what he talk about at the house all the time. Quick question. We ain't got to dwell on it too long. Who's your favorite 2 players? And they ain't got to dive into. I just want who's your favorite two players of all time, just for you.
Need to go debate first.
We can do that in a minute. We can do that right after this. We ain't even got to get too deep. I just want to know.
For me, it's definitely LeBron and Kyrie.
LeBron and Kyrie. Who's your favorite 2 players? No deep dive.
Favorite.
Yep.
Kobe, probably AI.
Kobe, AI. All right, so my 2 favorite would be AI and then Jordan. But AI is my all-time favorite player.
AI cooked Jordan.
Close third for me though is it could flip-flop like Russell Westbrook. I really like.
Yo.
That's my man. I ain't
Yo.
gonna lie to y'all.
Mr.
I
Triple
used to
Double.
defend him for the
Real
longest.
talk, your game kind of remind me of, not because you
people
shoot
tell me
though,
that.
you can shoot, but your game reminds me because you strong, you go hard to the cup, all that.
I could never.
Yeah,
But
your game reminds me of
That's
that.
why I really like when I was. He used to be my wallpaper. Russ was wild. Triple double. OKC Russ. Yeah, that was my.
Remember when Nip passed away? What he did the 2020,
20 crazy.
20 points, 20 boards, and 20
20
assists, right,
yeah.
for the 60. That was crazy. And then he threw it up. He threw the neighborhood up and let him know like that's what he was doing.
No,
it for. That's,
no Russ slander over here.
Yeah, nah, I don't care if he can't make an elbow jumper or
yeah, I
whatever they
don't
want to
care
call
about
it.
none
The
of
way he
that.
plays the game is how the way he plays defense is how I would like to think that. Of course, I'm not a Westbrook defender, but that's my mindset when I'm playing defense. Like
love
I
the
want to
way
stop.
he brings to the
Right.
game.
And what's your let me see, move on to another question. What you got?
I was gonna say probably like I want to talk about the GOAT debate because I want to see his.
This MackManTV. What's the GOAT debate? How's it go?
You want to know who's the GOAT?
Yeah, I want to see who's the GOAT in your opinion.
All right, so you got to break it down to him. What's the
criteria?
what's your criteria for that?
I'm probably going to say that somebody that could do it all. He could play defense. He can pass the ball, get under teammates involved, but still drop probably the 30 or 20 that he would have had.
Well, you just named LeBron, right?
No, I did not.
He's giving you the answer.
Did not.
I mean,
That's your opinion. He's giving you your answer. Here goes your answer.
Yeah, for me,
All right.
it's just like it's hard to tell somebody like, of course, MJ was wild. Like, I like him, but like, I grew up watching LeBron, so that's the GOAT that I'm gonna go with. And then I think he might lead in like every category, if not like top 3 or top 5 in every category. So it's kind of wild to not say that he's not a GOAT for me. So LeBron's the GOAT for
Who will
me.
win a 1v1 between them two?
Who?
Between who?
MJ and LeBron.
It'd be a good one, but LeBron is 6'8", 250.
6'9".
Even better.
250 and can move
Yeah.
like he's 6'2", so yeah.
Mike like 6'5", 6'4".
And he can't. So Mike can't do that. I don't think Mike gonna be able to do that post situation. But he might.
I mean, he athletic as ever,
I don't
so
know.
he
Is
can
Mike,
jump over
who's
too.
smart? I mean, at that
They
point, you have
both-
to win off because their IQs is through the
They
roof.
both smart, so
it's like-
I
So-
don't know. I'm not even. I'm
Mamba
not betting on that.
There's a
Right.
Mamba
Yeah.
mentality. There's a MJ taking it personal. Where's LeBron's thing here that activates him?
Yeah, I feel you.
I can't see it.
Nobody made an acronym for LeBron. His name is King James. 10
So I just
10
see a
straight
crown here,
finals
you say?
appearances.
He says, "I just see a crown here." You say, "Yo, I mean, so you arguing? I mean, not arguing. You can't argue a person's opinion. That's his opinion. Cool. So obviously, it sounds like you have some pushback. So who's your GOAT?
Kobe.
Kobe. Now, why is Kobe your GOAT?
Mamba mentality.
Mamba mentality.
You can go to the gym. He's there 4 hours before you, still working out. And when you're about to leave, it's been 4 hours later. He's still working out. He's waiting until you leave. He's gonna keep on working out.
I mean, I like it.
Right.
I'm not like opposed to Kobe. I like Bron too, you know? But we seen Kobe tried to be like Mike.
Yeah.
Like that's
But he
my
took
thing.
his game and made it better.
Nah,
in
he
my
did.
opinion.
But I'm just saying that we seen that. We've never seen LeBron. That's
it
why.
away.
That's why. The only
Took
reason
it
why I would
away.
say if you're gonna pick a GOAT, I pick MJ before I pick Kobe because he was the first. He was the original creator.
But
Now,
the thing is, Kobe took it and made it better.
I'm not saying that's false.
Okay.
Kobe a dog. So
I mean,
it's a good. You could. That's a good debate.
that's a good debate. So I think originally with this question was supposed to be it was going to be a LeBron, Kobe, Jordan debate anyway, and it sounds like that's what it's boiling down to because that's who most people are talking about as their GOATs. Me
Some
personally,
people say Steph, and you're walling if you say Steph.
yeah, he's not a GOAT. He definitely changed the game, but Steph's not a GOAT.
He's
not
gonna
the
go
greatest of
down
all
as a
time.
top 10 all time.
Oh yeah, but he's not gonna be the
But,
greatest of all
number one
time.
is crazy.
Yeah, he changed the game. I will say, I don't want to sound too old, but I feel like he definitely. Every kid,
Nah, he changed hoops.
yeah, every
For
kid
sure.
wants to shoot the three from behind the NBA three, and they're 8 years old. It's like, bro, get back to the front, to the middle of the rim, front of the rim, and work on your jump shot first before you try to go out there. But everybody's doing a step back three. He's definitely changed the game. He's definitely one of those ones that changed the game to what we are seeing today. But he's not. I don't think he would ever be anybody's GOAT. Somebody's GOAT, but not for argument or whatever debating purposes.
5-year-old.
So I'm gonna go with mine so we can get up off this joint. I think y'all already know where I'm at with it. Jordan would be my GOAT. He would be the greatest of all time. For reasons that you said. Like I feel like so I never really got big into Kobe.
Me either.
Because I was always
respect him.
I said AI was my favorite player. What?
Who's your favorite NBA team?
I'm a Knicks fan, by the way. Yeah.
Ooh,
Go
they
New
ball,
York.
they
Go New
balling
York.
right now. They just knocked the Sixers off.
You?
My boy Brunson. It's gonna sound crazy. I never had a team, yeah. Oh, excuse me, a favorite team. I was one of the dudes. So football, 49ers all day long. That's what it's gonna be. Basketball,
I'm a hater to the 49ers.
basketball for me was
49ers fan because my man played for them. So
Oh, all right.
nah,
Evo?
Boy from
I
Trenton.
just-
yeah,
What's the safety? Number 27.
Yeah.
What's his name again?
Tyre Brown.
Tyre Brown. Yeah, that's what's up, man. Shout out to him. Shout out to him. He definitely stepped up when our safety got hurt, and everybody was wondering what we was gonna do, and everybody around here was like, "Yo, my man from the
He
town about to
good.
step
He
in.
got it. Don't
He gonna
worry
do
about
it," and he definitely stepped in and did his job, and he got the interception
Yep.
in the Super Bowl. And I couldn't understand why. We don't want to get too deep into that, but I can understand why. Coach Shanahan wouldn't run the ball. We're right there at the 40, wherever we're at. Run the ball, get in field goal range or something, bro. Like, what are we doing?
Definitely was rooting
And
for you.
even
Come on, man.
even after the fact, when you're all on defense, 10 yards off every time.
Yeah, that was crazy. The last drive, we're standing straight across the line, 10 yards off, to let Mahomes do whatever he wants to do and pick us apart. That made no sense on the last drive. Why not press up, play man, make a throw, give your defense time to get back there just to rattle him. But back to going topic or whatever. I got Jordan. I got Jordan for reasons of me saying that AI was my favorite player. When I remember that first game where AI stepped over Tyrone Lue. I remember I came to school, we was talking crazy. I had the paper, I drew little shackles on Kobe Bryant. They had a picture of Kobe Bryant shooting a shot like this. So I ended up putting the shackles on it and walking around the school with the newspaper and everything, all types of stuff. So we was like anti-Kobe when it came over because everything was AI running through Philly at the time. Right. And at that time, I liked the Sixers. So to answer your question, I liked the Sixers when AI was there. I liked the Bulls when Jordan was there. I sound like crazy right now. I liked KG when the Celtics was there. Not bandwagon. Not bandwagon. I didn't go hard from like, oh, it's my team, it's my team. Right. I just liked that team because the guys that I liked was on that team.
Okay.
You know
I can respect that too. People are like, I'm a LeBron fan, so wherever you go.
And everybody like, oh, you jumping. No, it's not that. That's who I like. So to say that, I never was big on Kobe, but I always respected what Kobe did. And then LeBron, although he does what he does, and he's just amazing at what he does, bro. But it's just, for me, it's some knocks in his. What's up?
So, Trell, I have a question for you. Do you think LeBron could survive and still have his triple doubles that he had in MJ's era?
Any era. Certain players are just like certain players to me are just like generational. So like it doesn't really matter what era you put them in. I feel like it's only a few of those. Like MJ, you put him in our era now, he's still gonna be MJ. Okay. Brown, you put him back in the day, he's still gonna be Brown. Like you gotta remember, Brown is 6'9", 250 and moves like he's not supposed to be moving like a
strong
that.
safety in football or something.
Like he's 6 foot guard.
Right.
So those type of things you can't teach. He's just, there's athletes, the greatest athletes in the world, and then there's like different tiers. You feel? Right. And he's just up there. So LeBron, I think KD will still be KD. You know what I'm saying? Like jump shooting. But like I said, every era, I don't like doing that debate though, because if LeBron grew up in MJ's era, the same way he is now, he's going to adapt to the game. Right. Mm-hmm. The same way that if MJ grew up in this era, he would work on his jump shot. You know what I'm saying? He's going to adapt to the game. So right. I personally don't think that's a good I don't like that debate.
Got you. Now, not to be too long on it, do you think LeBron would have been able to survive in a 90s era where I guess it was so rough and tough? And I mean, Bad Boys, Pistons and all that stuff, it was. But do you think LeBron can survive?
I think he would survive with his assist and stuff, but I think his points would like kind of drop a little bit from the standards of him not getting his little, well, not little calls, but the calls that they get today and gets him to the line. All
right, so I didn't want to deep dive, but that just threw me off. I do got a question. Who in the 90s era was going to guard LeBron? Because couldn't nobody guard Jordan.
Who's just trying to run and collide with somebody that's 6'9".
Yeah, who do you have that was going to be able to guard LeBron on a night in, night out basis? And it's 32 teams in the league, so I'm pretty sure everybody's not had it by his caliber. Who's going to guard LeBron night in and night out? That's going to stop him from being able to get. You said assist, yeah. No, I asked the question. They didn't answer the question with a question. So who is going to guard LeBron night in and night out in the 90s?
What position is he playing first?
Small forward.
Okay.
There you go. To make it simple.
Charles Barkley.
And he was a 4.
He's 6'4".
He's 6'4", but he was a 4.
No, that's what I'm trying to say.
He was Charles Barkley was a power forward, so he might have had to take the assignment. But is Charles Barkley at 6'4" going to guard LeBron?
He has no shot.
He's going to hack the mess out of him.
And 6, you get 6 fouls. Good night for you. Go hit the shower. So who's going to guard him? So basically what Trell was saying, ain't nobody was going. You saying he going to get his assist? Wasn't nobody going to stop him from getting the points that he wanted either? Couldn't nobody stop Jordan? And I'll be honest with you. This is going to sound crazy. Jordan's still going to do him, and he still will rock out. But I think with the athletes that's in the league now, it would have been a little tougher.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, he'll
go crazy.
But like that's why my debate was like he'll go and develop things that you need to survive, because you're not our era. Everybody jumps through the roof.
Right.
You're not just going to jump around. So, but I'm just saying you'll understand when you get a little bit older. Like certain people, you're just not running into it. Like basketball, sometimes you got to take a charge. Yeah, for sure. But like if you got to make a business decision. You're getting out the way.
Getting out the way.
Right?
Getting out the way. All right. So we're gonna move on.
Let's do
the question, right?
I want us to all name a player from like any player that's played on Lakers. He could like jump a team like 2 days later or something like that. Mm-hmm. But you can't rename the person that somebody's already said.
All right, so you got it. So
right,
basically,
and
we're going to
then-
do all-time Lakers, right? And we'll name a player. We're going to go in order until we can't name anymore. And whoever wins, and see who has the knowledge of basketball. So we can start left to right. We're going to start with you, Trell. Name your first Laker.
Left or right? That's you.
Nah, you got to think about the people. The people are seeing it from Trell.
My first Laker?
Yeah.
Kobe.
Steve Nash.
When did he play for the Lakers? Oh,
No, he
did. Let me get Shaq out the way.
LeBron.
Kareem. Oh yeah, I forgot it goes all the way.
Kareem. James Worthy.
Derek Fisher.
Wilt Chamberlain.
Magic Johnson.
Lamar Odom.
Derek Fisher.
Shannon
He
Brown.
lost.
Ooh, he said somebody said it already?
Yeah.
Who said it?
Me.
You said Derek Fisher?
Yeah.
All right. All right, Shannon Brown.
See, that's where it gets bad. I don't really know the Lakers like that.
Because I didn't hear that. I didn't hear what he said.
Wait, did we say
Don't ask nobody now.
D-Lo.
Who?
D'Angelo Russell?
Okay, I got Karl Malone.
I don't even know this Lakers team. Robert Horry?
Yeah. Let me get Eddie Jones.
I'm lost. I lost.
You on 15 Austin
All right.
Reeves.
Yeah,
Nah, I didn't
he
wanna-
didn't
I
want to
didn't
keep picking all
wanna
the
keep
current
picking the
guys.
current-
He
that
already
was
took
too
one.
easy, yeah.
You know what I mean? All right, so look. Now, this is going to get hard for you because I don't think you know. I'm fine. I've been living for a long time. You said you're a Knicks fan. We're going to throw a spin on. We're only going to do the Lakers. But since you said you ain't know the Lakers like that, let's give Trell an advantage in a sense.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go all Knicks players real quick. Starting with you. Go ahead.
Jamal Crawford.
Jalen Brunson.
Patrick Ewing.
Carmelo Anthony.
Deontay DiVincenzo.
Oh, you still naming current guys. Give me
Because
Charles
I don't
Oakley.
know really.
Give me who's one of my favorite guys? Jeremy Lin.
Did anybody say Charles Barkley?
Nobody never played for him.
I'm not sure he played.
Oh, he played for the Suns.
Yeah, he's never played. I'm going to give you a shot. I'm going to keep on going. You got to, even though it was the wrong player, I'm going to let you keep going.
Josh Hart.
Yeah, you gotta give me some more people than that. Yeah, you can't give me the current roster. We know you playing 2K every day, bro. You can't give me current roster. Give me John Starks.
Pat Ewing.
Mitchell,
I said Pat Ewing.
Mitchell,
He's out.
Mitchell Robinson.
Oh, here you go cheating still. This guy's still cheating. It's fair enough. You don't know the Knicks at all. My boy, what the heck was his name? I'm gonna try to go far. I think Oscar Robertson. Wasn't he on the Knicks? Or did I just lose?
You lost. I think it was on Sacramento, not.
Nah, I think Oscar played for the Knicks at one point in time. We're going to let it keep going. If not, we'll let it be wrong later on. Go ahead. We'll keep it going. I think Oscar Robertson played. I just try to go deep into the files real quick.
That's my pop man, so I think he might have played for them.
I'm telling you, I'm almost sure he did, bro. He was
Knicks.
cooking, bro. He was cooking. He cooked back in the day. I just seen the little clips or whatever. Kind of how y'all look at Michael Jordan. 5. You got about 5 seconds. You're out.
I was gonna say I had Patrick Ewing stuck in my head, even though I know one of y'all said it.
Well, yeah, I can keep on going there. Anthony Mason's.
got rich history,
What about
man.
Mark Jackson? Y'all ain't know about that? Mark Jackson, you know the Warriors.
I want to
coach
do
and
the
announcer.
Sixers.
Well, we're gonna say that for other people. And we do the Sixers another time. I just wanted to, now that I knew that Trell was a Knicks fan, I wanted to throw that out there. So
Can we please do the Sixers before we get off here?
no, we can't do the Sixers. We don't have time. So real quick, you said he wasn't on the Knicks.
We all
Oh, I lost. Yeah, no, I lost technically because I.
Oh yeah, because you was
Technically,
naming
I said
the
Oscar.
current
We kept
players.
on going, so
Yeah, I
we
won.
say
Give
we'll
it
say
to Mac.
MackMan
Mac
won that joint. No thing. So no Oscar. This is who he played for the daggone
played for the
Bucks.
Bucks.
Definitely played for the
That's
Bucks.
what I said.
I don't know.
Oh,
What,
you said the Kings.
yeah, you said.
I said the Kings and the Bucks.
Okay.
Oh, you did.
Definitely did. All right. So, I want to ask you 2 questions. The first one is I obviously know we're speaking to athletes. We obviously had our little sports talk or whatever. But being that you are a D1 athlete, you are the 2024 Defensive Player of the Year for the MAC Conference. Yeah, that's one of his accolades that he did this year because obviously he prides himself in defense, being a leader of his team. Things of that nature. But can you tell me and explain to me and explain to the audience and explain to Mac as he's up and coming as an athlete, the daily grind of a college athlete, but then to give you your accolade, a D1 college athlete?
Man, it doesn't stop. So my season just ended probably March something, mid-March. You probably get like 2 weeks off from your team, you know, like where you could just honestly refresh and chill, and you don't got no obligations. And then right after that, we right back. Like that's when off season starts. You work out until I think we finished our last workout was this week, like April 30th or something, May 1st or something. Mm-hmm. So,
now are those like, are you waking up at? I'm looking for the daily grind. So you got to get up at 6, hit a workout, then you got to come back at 2. Like how's that going right now?
Yeah, so I was going to get there. So right now it's just probably wake up, go to class like at 8 a.m., 9 a.m. class. I got practice after that. Mm-hmm. Then we got another class, probably study hall. We right back in the gym for real practice. Then at the end, real practice like me, I'll go eat something maybe, quick little snack, then I'll come back and get some shots up. So, but on a game like preseason, like real, when I'm really locked in,
right?
Like even I'll give you like a day. I'll give you an off day, like where there's no games. Like we got like 3 days between the games, so I probably get up 7 in the morning, whatever. Depends on what's going on. I get up like 7 in the morning. Me and Marcus, we might go get some shots up.
Right.
We got class 8.
Shout out to Mark.
Yeah, shout out to Marcus. Real workaholic too.
And we're gonna need you on MackManTV on another episode, but continue.
Get up 7, workout, hour, shots up, whatever. 8 o'clock, go to class. 9 o'clock, go to class. 10 o'clock we practice.
Class, a whole bunch of class.
Yeah.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
10 o'clock we practice from about 10 to 1. So that's 3 hours. We're going hard. 1 o'clock, I probably go to the caf, get something to eat. I got to check in with my academic advisor. 2 or 3 around that time, anywhere between there. Then after that, I'm free. I'm free to go home. I might go, do what kids do. I play a game or something. Got some chill time. Around like 7, 8 o'clock, I usually go back to the gym, get some more shots up. And then I usually try to chill out from I use 9, 10 to 12, because I'm going to be realistic. Like as an athlete at this level, it's hard. You ain't just going to sleep.
Right.
Like I'm gonna just be honest with
right.
you. So if I'm in my bed laying down by 12,
yeah,
I had a good I scheduled everything right. Like everything was right.
By 12. And mind you, he said he got to be to class by 7. So you got to be up by 6:30.
So you figure sometimes you take naps.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes you take naps instead of, going to eat or grabbing that bite. Like you'll get something to eat eventually.
Right.
But
right.
Sometimes it'd be like, all right, I'm more tired and I need this food right now.
Right.
So I might just take a nap or something like that. But, man, that's every day, though. Game days is worse. If we got to travel, it's worse.
Right.
Because you got to practice. Like, I did all of that, and then I got to go home, and I'm like, all right, I'm packing for 4 days.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a grind, but you'll figure it out. Like, at first, it was coming that fast at me. Like, when I first got to that level, it was like, all right, hold on,
right.
I gotta do class too.
Right, class too.
But then
that's the definition of student athlete.
As time goes on,
you figure out a routine,
and they'll have it planned out for you. They'll still map it out for you.
Right.
But you just gotta follow it and make it yours, because then you gotta remember you're still a person too. Like you got friends or you got a girlfriend, whatever you got.
Right.
You're gonna make time for it. You have to. You'll figure something out. So. Because you go crazy if you think you just about to play ball, school,
work out like a robot.
Yeah.
Oh, you about to ask a question, or you got the answer? He already answered the question for you. No. What's your question?
So I was gonna say, as a D1 player, what is your diet like?
That's a good question.
Yo, well, I'll be honest. I'm more cautious of it now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people will tell you like, oh, I do this and that, and other places they got like diet, like nutritionists and stuff like that, which we do. Our weight trainer, stuff like that. He's real big on us about the diet thing. But where we're from,
right? Snacks.
I'm a McDonald's boy.
Right.
I eat all of that, but I'm more aware of it, so I don't eat it as much. Like I can't remember. I can't tell you like the last time I went and got me a McDonald's. Like
right.
I think.
I'll say go ahead.
Like my fast food for me now is like Chipotle. Like that's not really wild. Like that's rice, chicken.
Right.
You feel me? So I always try to keep it. I'll go to the calf. As bad as the calf is, like it still got like stuff that you probably need in your body, like chicken, whatever, mashed potatoes, whatever it is. So my diet, I try to stay away from grease like crazy. Of course, I'm gonna have my cheat days. I'm not big on ice cream and
Right.
dessert, so that's not really my thing. But I'll have like ice cream if it's there.
Right.
Vanilla, that's it. That's all. But that's serious though. Like once I started, even like I'm not all in on the diet thing. Like I need to be, but I'm not. I'll be honest with you. So, but I'm aware of it now because before I didn't care. Like I'm just going to McDonald's and Wendy's back to back. You know what I'm saying?
Fatigue starts to get higher and higher.
No, but as you get older, see, right now it's cool. You got all the energy in the world.
Right.
As you get older, you realize how much McDonald's really take. Like every time I eat it now, I pay. It hurts. My body fatigue. I feel bad. Like I just feel bad.
I'm older, obviously. I get an instant headache, bro.
Yeah, I just try not to eat it before games and stuff like that. Pay attention to all of that. So.
Heck no.
And then our meals are great. We got pasta, egg chicken, broccoli, always some type of energy type of meal. So you got to be more cautious of your diet. Now I'm working on mine, but I just don't eat like I'm not just going to eat bad back to back to back.
Right. So basically that D1, that college athlete, that it's a grind. That every day is a grind. You got to get up. You got to go get it. And then if you want to separate yourself, you really got, like he said, he's going to get extra shots when he's, technically speaking, that could be his downtime. Right. He's not using that for his downtime. He's going to get extra work. So he's not back at the house, back to the dorm room until 9. You know what I mean? And that's where he kind of get his time. And that's why it's taking him from 9 to 12 to even, he got to wind down. You know what I mean? That's why he's not just lights out at 10 because it doesn't work like that. You got to wind down. You got to relax. You got to shower.
That's the thing. You'll go crazy if you think you're about to just jump in the bed and go to sleep. Like you just need some time to like just be like you just like, all right, let me take in a day, go chill, play the game with the bros, y'all just talking because that's what bring you back. Like, oh yeah, I can look forward to that. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's what I look forward to. You don't understand. Like as an athlete, like I'd be like, 9 o'clock come around, like I'll be like, yeah, this is my time right here. Like it's cool. I'm alone. Whatever it is, you just need to get something to chill.
Because you gotta have that peace. You gotta find your own peace, man. You gotta find peace of mind.
You never know because you also got so much. Like I'm just telling you the basics. Like you got media, you still gotta attend to. You got all this stuff that you gotta attend to. People trying to interview you during the season. You like, sheesh, I got a game tomorrow. Da, da, da. They come to the school, so it's just so much. So you just you'll figure it out as it goes. So it won't be as bad. So reason I really asked that question. I appreciate you for that, Trell, because I mean. He yells, I'm D1, and he's supposed to think like that, you know what I mean? Absolutely.
At the age of, 02, my bad. Shout out to MackMan's birthday was yesterday. He turned
Happy
10.
birthday, my boy.
You know what I mean? He turned 10, everybody
happy
give my
birthday.
boy a
shout out.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So at the young age of 10, man, he's aspiring to be, a student athlete, a D1 athlete himself. So I want him to hear from firsthand from a D1 athlete, what it's like on that grind. I mean, like I said, you got plenty of time before you get there. But I just wanted you to be able to hear that. And I also just wanted other kids to hear. You might got a kid that's 12, 13, or even a high school kid that's watching this that's 16, 17, getting ready to go be D1. There you go. You get to hear.
If you got to think about your work, or if you putting in work, you probably not.
Right.
Like, if you got to think about, like, yo, am I doing enough? You probably not.
I like that.
Mag in the gym with me, man. I see he beats me to the gym. So.
Facts.
I'm in there every day in the summer. Mag is there. You know what I'm saying? So he already, it's instilled in him. Like, so he's going to be fine. But if you got to think about your gym time, you're probably not in the gym enough. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just about the gym all the time either, because the gym I'm talking about is the weight room. He goes and does his own thing with his sports and basketball and all that. But it's just, it's a grind, like you said.
Right. Now, before we get ready to wrap it up, I just got one more question as far as the show part, and then we'll move on. But to me, man, I'm going to just be honest with you. I'm sitting back. I even showed him on the TV, like, yo, Trell on the TV. Like, Trell on the TV, March Madness. That's big. You know what I mean? You're the hometown kid. You're from here. You're playing for a team, which is St. Peter's in New Jersey. And you guys go to March Madness, the biggest stage of NCAA basketball that you can be on. I just want you to, if you can, explain just explain that whole thing, that whole how's that work? How's that break that down? That feeling, when y'all won the championship to even go to the March Madness, and just explain to the people how that worked.
All right, so for my conference, which is the MAC 2As, MAAC. Mm-hmm. Regular season, we all play for a seed. It's 1 through I think it's 11 teams. 1 through 11, everybody gets a chance to play in a tournament. Only one team can make it to the NCAA tournament, but you have to win the championship. So all year we fly around, we drive around, we play each other. At the end, the last game of the regular season, you get a seed. So this year we was the 5th seed. We was a 3-way tie for 3rd, but the 2 teams that were in front of us that had the same record as us beat us. So they got the
head to head.
Yeah. So, but the first 5 teams get a bye technically, so you don't have to play 4 games. You only have to play 3 to win it. So our tournament is in AC, Boardwalk Hall. So on like Monday or Tuesday, say we play on Thursday, like Tuesday we'll go down to AC, check in our hotels. And mind you, everybody in the conference is there. It's not just like it's your team you playing. It's everybody, the girls' teams, the boys' teams. It's like a big meetup. It's a whole week thing. So we play. So I think our first game we played Ryder, who we just happened to lose to probably 2 games before that. We played them. We ended up beating them a good game. It was one of those nasty ones. It was defense. It was like probably like 40-point game or whatever, something crazy. Then the next game we played like the best team in our conference technically, record-wise, Quinnipiac. They beat us.
Where is that at?
In Connecticut.
Connecticut. Okay.
They beat us twice. They swept us. Every team that we beat swept us in the regular season. They beat us twice. They scored like high 70s. We ended up beating them on ESPN actually. Like the semifinals game was on ESPN. We ended up beating them on a buzzer beater. Shout out to my man's Mo.
Shout out
Made
Mo.
a buzzer beater. In our last game we played on ESPN, I think it was Fairfield, who swept us too. We ended up beating them. So you win the championship, all the feelings is going crazy. We going wild. Right. But then you got to turn around. So we go to the hotel. You know, we celebrate whatever. Got the trophy. We got to get on the bus on Sunday because Selection Sunday is for March Madness. So you go and you go into your gym or wherever you have it at, and everybody from school comes and you sit and you await your bracket to be picked. Like, you know you're in because we only got 1 bid, so the winner goes automatically. Right. So we know we were in. So now we're just waiting to see like what team we play first. So it's kind of like a party thing. Sunday is like a party, the whole school, staff, AD, and all of that. Right. So we wait. We get picked by Tennessee. We find out, but you find out where you get to go too. So it's not just like you finding out who you play. You got to figure out where you're playing. So we end up having to play in Charlotte. So it's a quick turnaround. We got to fly out there. We play at the Hornets Arena.
It's dope.
We fly out there on I think we played on Thursday at like 9:40. Yeah. We flew out there on Tuesday, I think, Tuesday morning. Right. NCAA chartered us. We go right to the plane. You know, they got money.
So just do me a favor. Just talk about how the feeling was, how was it in playing Tennessee, and then we can get on to the next
it was a great feeling, man. It's crazy. The stage is crazy. You got whatever the arena holds, whether it's like 50,000, 40,000. Right. We lost the game or whatever. Right. But man, it's amazing. You get to play in the NBA arena, NBA locker room. The experience is nothing like you ever done it before.
Right. And for me personally, I know he's seen on TV. Just watching you guys, I know it was a tough game. It was a tough game. You know what I mean? I watched it. That point guard super fast. Yeah. Point guard super fast. I don't know the small forward. He was a tough scorer. I know Mark was trying to guard him. It was tough, but it was a good game. But that bottom line, just to see you guys on that stage, man, and winning that game, I was super duper proud of y'all. And also just seeing you guys, like you said, you come into the gym. We see you guys all summer. You know what I mean? Putting the work in, and to see you guys make it to that stage and that level, I just want to tell you that I was proud of you. You know what I'm saying? And congratulations on making that.
Thank you.
These are things that I probably wanted to do when I was younger. I didn't even become a D1 athlete. You know what I'm saying? So you took it to the next level with the March Madness.
That's my goal too. Like
with D2.
No, I know. I probably would have been D2 or D3 in football or basketball, maybe D3, but that's neither here or there. It's not about me. I did nothing.
But that's my thing. Like, that's the biggest thing. Like, I'm just happy that I got a chance to show people from where we from that, like, yeah, it's possible. Like, we can do this. Like, right. This ain't nothing crazy. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's just something you put your mind to. So the experience is great, man. You're gonna carry it on one day. So.
Right. All right. So last one is what's next for Trell?
Trell is actually currently in the process of figuring out what's next, talking to a ton of schools.
Transfer.
Just trying to figure out. I got to take a couple of visits this week coming up. It's not really a secret because, like, everybody knows what's going on. Right. Talking to a few schools. I'll name a few. St. Louis, Appalachian State, Charlotte.
Nice.
That's just to name a few.
Right.
But LaSalle, but it's just a process, and got to figure out what's best for me. Taking the next step.
Always.
So, what fits me? So it's not just about the school. It's just about like, does basketball? Do I fit in that system, or how they play, or how much they want you to play, and all that matters. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nowadays. So that's just soon. It soon come. I'll figure out where I'm going because I don't want to be in the portal too long.
Right.
So I figured out. And St. Peter's isn't all the way off the table, but I'll figure out where I'm going.
You just explore your options, man.
Yeah,
you're going into your final year. This would be your final year of basketball,
Yes.
right? You'll have no other extra years or anything like that, right? All right. And then just one last thing, you look into your camera, if you can, and just give any type of, if we can, just give any type of advice. I know you've been giving him game all this whole time, but just before we head out, any type of advice to any youth athletes or aspiring athletes to be D1 or even try to make it to their goal, which would be going to the league of their respective sport.
My advice to you guys is the work works. You know what I'm saying? School is important too, because at the end of the day, you want to go to college, you got to have a good grade. So it starts now as a kid, but the work is all, like, that's everything. That's the end all be all. I wouldn't be where I'm at if I didn't put the work in. I put in overtime actually because I wasn't as good or as talented as others. So I had to outwork them to become better than them. So honestly, that's what it is. Put your head down and work. Don't stay even killed. Don't get too high. Don't get too low. But just know that everything has come with obstacles and adversity. So don't think that I ain't never went through nothing, because I have. You know what I'm saying? I lost before, but I still kept going. I put my head down. Every day is a new day. 1% better than just stacked days.
Facts. I appreciate that. Definitely no losses, man. Everything is lessons. MackMan, can you take us up out of here on this MackManTV episode, podcast, and all that good stuff? Sign us out, please.
And we are out.
And we are out.